Hello, my name is Fiona Erie and I work for ReMake Scotland, which is a reuse charity based in Crieff in beautiful Perthshire. Our charity is run by volunteers and staff, and our purpose is to reuse materials for the benefit of our community. So it's very much community based and looking at recycling and diverting items from landfill. We have been very lucky to have been supported by Impact, and over the past 3 years we have had in excess of 55 volunteers, which equates to over 1,200 volunteer hours, all which would not have been possible without Impact. Our volunteers really are at the heart of ReMake, and I just wanted to share with you the journey of one of our volunteers, Amy, who's 21, and she came to us about 2 years ago. This is one of the young ladies who's been lucky enough to receive support from yourselves. Thank you very much. Here's Amy. So good morning, Amy. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on to talk about your experiences of working or volunteering with ReMake.
Okay.
I know you've been with us for about 2 years.
Yep.
And you've really made a huge difference to us. So what I thought today would just be quite interesting to hear for everybody else to hear is how you find volunteering at ReMake and the difference it's made. So I'd just like to ask, why did you volunteer? Why did you start volunteering with us?
I wanted to start at ReMake to meet lots of people and make lots of friendships.
Yeah.
And I stayed in contact with a few of the volunteers.
So you stayed in contact over lockdown with them?
Yeah, I've been pen paling with some of the volunteers. One of them currently in Germany, so I've been pen paling back from Germany.
Wow.
So I've been enjoying that.
Oh, that's great. So you've made some new friends out of volunteering and kept in contact with them?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. So if you can remember way back when you first started,
yeah.
And so how did you feel when you first started volunteering, and how do you feel now? What's changed?
I was pretty nervous at the start. I think I was very quiet, I think. But I think I'm more out there and bubbly now, I think.
Yeah,
I'm talking to more people, and the people who come here are more confident.
Wow. Yeah, and you certainly bring a lot of humour and a lot of laughs to the scrap work. It's so enjoyable. And so what difference has volunteering made for you?
I think it might have helped me say yes to new things.
Okay.
So I've joined 2 new groups called Building Bridges and Lockdown.
Wow.
And meet lots more people through there as well.
So your friendship base and your social life has really kind of broadened out now that you've got this new confidence from volunteering. Would that be right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So ReMake is a reuse and a reuse charity.
Yeah.
Is that something that you find close to your heart, the purpose of ReMake?
Yeah, I think I do. I think I like helping the environment and by encouraging people to recycle and reuse things and not to throw away things as well.
And I believe that you've gained new skills in reusing things. Is that right?
Yeah.
Have you got something to show us?
Yeah, I have made a quilt. I'm showing you. And this is a quilt I made.
Wow.
Pretty big. So I used a sewing machine to sew the fabric on. And it took a while, I think.
the materials all came
and the material from ReMake.
So you got material from ReMake, and you learned how to make a quilt.
Yeah, with the sewing machine.
On the sewing machine. Wow, well, that's definitely a life skill, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it'll keep you nice and warm in the cold winter nights.
Yeah.
That's good. And so I know during the time when you were volunteering before lockdown, you were in ReMake for about 4 or 5 hours a week, weren't you? Yeah, so you've given up a lot of your time for us.
Yeah. I've been enjoying coming in, and it gets me out of the house, and keeping myself busy as well during the day.
Yeah, because I think sometimes routine's important, isn't it? And having having that. Okay, this is when I do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's nice to see the other volunteers and have a catch up and have a cup of tea and having a laugh.
Oh, that's really great.
Yeah.
That's really great. So do you think, and then lockdown came along, so you did a huge amount of work for us. You were in there and you always turned up and there was always a smile, and we enjoyed having you. And then lockdown came along, which is difficult.
Yeah, it is difficult.
How important do you think it is to keep connected during lockdown with ReMake and all the people that you've met?
I think it's important to keep in contact with the people, see how they're doing and how they're finding lockdown. I think we all have the difficulty, I think, during the hard time as well. Yeah.
And I see that Mum's there. Hello, Mum. It's Nettie.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Have you noticed how it's helped Amy with the volunteering? What changes have you seen?
She's certainly become a lot more confident. So it's helped us to help her be more independent with her confidence. It's lovely that she now feels able to join in new groups and try different things, because that's something that we struggled with. But as you can see, she's getting more and more confident.
Yeah.
A year ago, I don't think she or I would have done a Zoom or any joined Building Bridges or the other groups. So I think it's really helped us to join a community and join a town and a group like ReMake that, you know, does good work, but also looks after its members as well. The phone calls and emails from yourselves have been really good for Amy. You know, I've noticed a difference that she feels much better when she's had a phone call. She feels like she's part of the team.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah. And of course, you have a very special skill, which we discovered, and that's your photography.
Yeah.
So even during lockdown, you've been able to volunteer from afar, if you like, doing the photos. Have you enjoyed that?
Yeah. Yeah, I've really enjoyed coming in and taking photos of the market when they're allowed to happen. And yeah, I think I've enjoyed it.
And you're looking forward to doing some more, aren't you, when we can?
Yeah. When lockdown's over, I'm hoping to come back in and see everyone.
Oh, we can't wait for that day. We absolutely can't wait for that day.
And maybe she'll be able to link in with Building Bridges if we do some activities from, you know, we've had items donated from ReMake to do some of our craft and activity sessions. So, you know, hopefully Amy can use her photography there to give you some.
And maybe film a little bit.
Yeah.
If they allow me. Yeah. You know, filming it and send it across as well.
So there's plenty of scope for, you know, kind of improving on the skills you already have and getting new skills and everything. And it's about being part of the community, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, Amy. Well, thank you so much for letting us know about your volunteering experience, and fingers crossed that it won't be too long before we can see each other and have one of those cups of tea. So thank you very much.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so. Thank you very much, Amy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nettie.
No
Thank you.
problem.